Picture this. You wake up to a flood of notifications on your phone, emails, texts, social media updates, and before you've even stepped out of bed, you're already exhausted. Your day is packed with back-to-back tasks, errands that feel endless, and the pressure to keep up with everything around you. Somewhere, in the middle of all this chaos, you can't help but wonder, is this what life is supposed to be like? If you've ever felt that way, you're not alone. Life today can feel overwhelming. Everywhere we look, it's about chasing more success, more stuff, more likes, more everything. But what if the real secret to feeling happier wasn't about adding more, but about doing less? What if simplifying your life could help you rediscover what truly matters and bring back the joy you've been missing? Today, we're diving into how to simplify and enjoy life. Steps to cut through the noise, let go of unnecessary stress, and create space for what makes you truly happy. First, let's talk about decluttering your physical space. Look around your home, or even your desk. How much of the stuff you own is actually meaningful to you? Studies show that clutter can increase stress and even make you feel more tired. So why do we hold on to things we don't use or love? Here's the first step. Start with one small area, your closet, your kitchen, or even just a drawer. Look at each item and ask yourself, does this bring me joy? Do I actually need it? If the answer's no, let it go. Box it up, donate it, or toss it out. By simplifying your environment, you create a space that feels lighter, calmer, and more intentional. Simplifying isn't just about the stuff you own, it's also about decluttering your schedule. How often do you say yes to things you don't really want to do? Whether it's extra projects at work, social obligations, or just the pressure to always be busy, overcommitting can drain your energy and take time away from the things you care about most. Here's where learning to say no becomes life-changing. Pause before agreeing to something and ask yourself, does this align with my priorities? Does this make me happy? When you say no to what doesn't serve you, you're actually saying yes to yourself, to your time, to your peace of mind, to the people and activities that you value. Speaking of priorities, let's talk about simplifying your focus. Have you ever felt like you're being pulled in 100 directions, trying to do everything at once? The truth is, multitasking isn't as effective as we think. When we divide our attention too thin, we lose the ability to truly be present, to enjoy the moment, to savor the things that make life special. Instead, focus on doing less, but doing it wholeheartedly. Choose 1 or 2 goals to work on, rather than 10. Spend quality time with loved ones without distractions. Put your phone away when you're eating or taking a walk. When you simplify your focus, each moment feels richer, deeper, and more fulfilling. Of course, simplifying life isn't just about cutting back. It's also about adding intention. What does a meaningful day look like for you? Is it spending time in nature, laughing with friends, pursuing a creative passion, or simply having the time to relax without guilt? When you start shaping your life around those moments, you'll find more joy in the everyday. Here's a good way to start. Think of the one activity, just one, that always brings you peace or happiness. Maybe it's journaling, gardening, drawing, or even just sitting quietly with a cup of tea. Commit to making it part of your daily or weekly routine. Think of it as your anchor, a way to reset when life feels overwhelming. And let's not forget the importance of simplifying how we think. Sometimes, the stress we feel isn't from external chaos. It's from the pressures and expectations we place on ourselves. We worry about being perfect, about pleasing others, or about keeping up with everything we see on social media. Here's some perspective. You don't need to do it all. You don't need to be perfect. Life is meant to be lived in your own way, at your own pace, according to what feels right for you. Start letting go of comparison. It's okay if you don't have the fanciest car, or the ideal job, or the Instagram-worthy life. What matters is that your life feels good to you. So how do you start simplifying and enjoying life? Take it step by step. Declutter your space. Say no to things that drain you. Focus on what truly matters. Bring intention to your days. And most importantly, give yourself permission to slow down and savor the little things. The smile of a loved one, the warmth of the sun on your skin, the first sip of coffee in the morning. The beauty of simplifying is that it's not about giving up. It's about making room for your happiness, your passions, and the people you love. And when you embrace simplicity, you might just discover that life, in its most stripped-down form, is extraordinary. So take a deep breath and start small, because sometimes the simplest lives are the most joyful.